live on Twitch as well. Post a notification. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. We've got some more Duet Night Abyss today, and of course, I'm looking at farming a bunch of stuff really quickly today, and that is, of course, going to be a lot of Carmine and probably even more gold. So that is gonna be a real fun treat. Well, I'm gonna get immediately started on escort because Carmine's what I need the most of right now. I did just farm out a good amount of some wedges before loading in to the stream today. I wonder if I have the blueprints for it. Yeah, I do. Probably should have gotten started on it already. Hello, Juan! Hope you're doing well. And you're having a wonderful afternoon. Oh, and I've got enough to forge those as well. Okay. Definitely going to be good to stock up on all of those wedges and a lot more globules. Maybe I should farm up, like, I don't know, 500k globs. Doing well. How about me? I am doing quite well. Hello, Panics. Hope you're doing well today also. Gotta say, even though I'm doing well right now, I was not doing well about, like, 20 minutes ago, because I went from having, like, basically no fiber for, like, 2 weeks, and then I just ate, I don't know, 80 grams of fiber. It was really, really tasty, having all those vegetables, and then my stomach's just like, ooh, you overdid it a little bit. There's, like, green stuff in there. I'm not used to that. Got glorp. Reminds me of the video I saw. It's a while ago. I'm gonna post it in the server, but it was the 2 tapeworms in my body fighting over the last scrap of healthy food. Let me see. Oh, no, well, not my buddy. Kato, that's right. Yeah, I'm posted in Be Funny channel right now. Oh, I clicked escape rather than restart. Also, thank you for pinning the most recent YouTube video, Juan. Gotta say, I'm super excited for Phoxhunter Summit. That is gonna be a real fun treat to play through. Yep. You're welcome. But thank you again. Also, I don't know what you mean by cat VTuber. I am a human and not a VTuber. Those are very different things. Oh yeah, I gotta say, I got these for Christmas. Milano, white chocolate coconut cookies. Yeah, these are actually, like, mad good. I just had one as, like, after my lunch, and I'm definitely gonna have another for dessert. Oh, you've had them before as well? Sweet. Yeah, they are real good. I was originally thinking of, like, having the coconut fudge cookies, you know, like the coconut caramel fudge, like I usually do, but I'm so glad that I got these coconut cookies instead, because they are mad tasty. Yeppers, sweet. Good evening, Cryblade. Hope you're doing well. Stocking up on Carmine today. Listening to the good tunes as usual. Yeah, I should probably see if the Hotline Miami tracks and also, what's it called? Also the Fury soundtrack. I want to see if both of those are good to have playing as well. because I would so add those to my playlist. I should probably add some more Risk of Rain music to the playlist as well. Doing good, got into the Chase Mines a few days ago. Sweet. I'm currently in the Globular Mines. I'm gonna farm like, I don't know, 500,000 globules today. Because, I mean, I'm gonna be maxing out a ton of wedges. So, getting as much of this stuff as I possibly can will be a real nice treat. And gotta say, it's definitely not a mission that I mind doing all that much at all. Because it's a pretty short and sweet one, all things considered. And of course, got the good music. Got some extra sleep last night as well, so I am actually feeling rather pristine. Premium. You're getting the good energy today. Because I need to keep up the good energy. At least until the summit. I gotta say, summit is probably gonna be great. I imagine that's gonna be great. It's basically everything that kind of been working up to in terms of like building characters and stuff. And I also can't wait to see how they develop in the future. Also, I just realized my lamp is in the wrong spot. I can't believe I missed that. Alright, there we go. Can't be having that. Also, I gotta say, it's really nice that I also don't really have to worry about the fan blowing, because apparently it sounds just fine whether it's on or not. Sweet. Yo, what's up, Zephyrion? When's the summit coming? 23rd of January, so it'll be 3 days after Keijo comes out. And it'll last, I believe, a couple weeks? There's gonna be 2 phases to the event. There's gonna be the first phase, which is kind of like prep and ranking, and then there's gonna be the second phase, which is where like the big competition starts. Running same stuff 1,000 times equals fun. I mean, optimizing, getting better times, I think that's pretty fun. Testing out builds. I mean, I do that in the theater all the time, just for, like, kicks. Like, there are just times where I'm, like, testing out an upgrade or a new build or something in the theater just because I feel like it. That's a good bit of prep time then. Oh yeah, 100%. Got several weekly resets, and there's actually going to be another weekly reset, I believe, kind of in the middle of the ranking phase. So that'd be another way to get a little bit of extra power. Hello, Blackie. Nice to see you today. Yo, what's up, Jam? Great to see you, man. You excited for the summit? Because I know I am. Hello, Cthim Da 183. Hope you're doing well. You do like the concept of Phoxhunter Summit? You just hope next time they gave us a wider array of buffs, had a wider selection of good characters. Yeah, I hope so too as well. I would definitely like giving, I don't know, 3 different elements being the featured ones for the event. I think that will definitely be better than just limiting it to 1. Because that actually gives us some real variety in competition to see like what characters you can take into it. Because right now it is basically just going to be like 2, maybe 3 that are actually competitive, and 1 that's like very clearly catered. Me and my I0 Psyche are cooked. Well, you've got 2 weeks to get Psyche Introns. I'd recommend getting at least 1 Intron. 2 Introns would be best. But also make sure you get that Wings Inspo Volition, because I mean, if it is going to be a speedrun event, then optimizing Psyche's like buff timer will be the best thing you could possibly do. Like the passive buff. And that means spamming as many of those skill casts during that time period as you can. Sorry for that name. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Oh, messed up. But yeah, so long as I'm able to do like challenges that are kind of like skill expression and offer room to optimize, I have a great time in it. We lose our daily job when DNA end? Well, what do you mean when DNA end? In like 20 years when we get Duet Night Abyss 2? Then we'll get a new job. Alright. More likely to give up and just hope my outsider can do it. Well, you're definitely going to have to build up your units no matter what. So, as long as you're properly investing in your characters, getting them like plus 10 wedges and stuff for the event, at least if you are trying to perform well during it. If you are just looking to get the rewards, you probably won't have to sweat too much. Good evening, Vlad. Hope you're doing well. If you have time, can you show my queue for the last 14S only? Or show build my queue? What? Could you, like, rephrase that? I'm not sure I understood what you're requesting. Will I2 Psyche be better than I6 Outsider? Haven't played Psyche at all, so I have no clue. She'll definitely be easier to go through, but it also depends on, like, the enemy density that we'll be going up against. Because the Katana spam can get really crazy. Because if it winds up being a situation where we're hitting, like, I don't know, 10 enemies at the same time, and just, like, throwing out a charge attack every, I don't know, 2 seconds, then the outside is going to be kind of goated with that. The queue for outside? Oh, okay. Your ultimate. Yeah, I can show you what I'm doing right now for my outsider. Illumino family is done. I'm just gonna farm mementos and globs. Nice. Yeah, I did a ton of memento farming the other day. So I don't really need that much. So I have been kind of just hard focusing on my wedges lately. But the build that I'm using on my outsider for that is just essentially stacking as much duration as I possibly can. I don't know why I don't have another eternity slotted in. I can fix that real quick. Yeah. I don't even really know I have a hunt down equipped either. So can I put on even more eternity? I don't think I have another one leveled up. But yeah, but literally just stacking as much skill duration as I possibly can. That's really it. Nothing really special about it at all. Have my outsider ready already, so you might just prep Psyche as a backup. That's what I've been doing. I mean, my outsider is going to be using very similar wedges to my Psyche, at least when it comes to the Covenanters. And I'm either going to be bringing in something like this, or something like this into the summit. Of course, I should be maxing this out. There we go. Perfetto. What melee is better for Outsider, Mamichi, or Sacred Favor? Sacred Favor is gonna be better overall for Outsider. It will be competitive, or Mamichi attacking at Smelt 5 will be competitive with it, but Sacred Favor is gonna outscale it in the end. A good day, Digital Cards. Hello, Cucamob. Saw your comments on the recent video that they're pretty funny. I got a good chuckle out of them. That's right, I can upgrade my threshold as well. God, what? I still need one more threshold craft? I thought I was ready to plus 10 it. Alright. Oh, let me fix that. The only thing holding back Sacred Favor is its mid-trigger probability. Yeah. That's really it. But the thing is, it's just going to be, even with, like, that kind of low trigger probability that it's got, or middling trigger probability, it's still doing really well. And also, like, 20% trigger probability isn't, like, that bad. I mean, it could be much worse. It could be, like, 12% trigger. MC would help, definitely, but MC, even with the trigger probability, I don't believe will be enough of a damage increase. Of course, I'm still working on my calculator, so I'll be able to give more concrete determinations than just kind of, like, what it is, like, seeming how it would be. Also, I'm gonna have a plus 10 penetration pretty soon. I just need 3 more crafts, and then I will have the best possible katana setup. But let's see. Pretty sure I don't have focus equipped on this though. So I made this setup before, or on the Ori at Yor, before I kind of like figured out that, what's it called? That crit is just like incredibly busted. So honestly, I kind of feel like testing it out again, damage-wise, on Outsider. See how it goes. So I think that's what I'll do real quick, because we've been kind of yapping about weapon options. So let me go to Sibyl real quick. And then of course gonna make sure I keep up with the what's it called? Keep up with the speedrun forms. Alright. And let me get the Gmon out, because that's also going to provide a immense benefit. Also, I can't wait to max rank this guy, if only just so that I don't have to scroll whenever I want to equip him. I'm a Dutch outsider at all, but from when you're talking, it seems like he's a melee weapons platform and range. Melee and range, it doesn't really matter. Alright. Definitely feels a bit stronger. 18 sec. Hey! That's not bad for a normal attack setup. Okay. And that is the Vigilance definitely putting in work, giving even more crit. Now, another thing that I do kind of think about is also the combo-based one. Yeah, Utmost. Because this will also be a crit chance increase. But obviously it would only be good on like a normal attack build, but it would also deny your ability to use Sacrosanct Debris, because that's going to reset your combo every single time. But I could also show off the normal attack build on Brittle Jade Halberd real quick as well. Just as like a comparison between the two. As that is now Sung Jin Woo. Alright. But yeah, Brittle Jade Halberd is just kind of goated, honestly. Of course, they're both gonna have room to improve. But honestly, they're on pretty equal footing. Of course, I imagine Brittle Jade Halberd's going to outscale it with Smelts overall. Especially because Orient Yor isn't really using its secondary or its second half of the Smelt, because, I mean, you're not doing slight attacks. Yep. Now, I'm also curious to see how Remnant Reminiscence is gonna perform right now. Let's see. I'm missing something. I'm missing penetration. Oh, looks like I'll have to crack shift here. Alright. Yeah, most of the normal attack setups are going to be pretty equal to each other from what I tested before. Of course, Remnant Reminiscence is, like, going to be getting the majority of its benefit from crit, because it's got almost, like, no trigger probability. But the crit is really strong, though. Definitely looks like it was lagging behind a bit. Wandering Rose, I imagine, will probably wind up being better overall, but I have, like, no investment in it whatsoever right now. And of course, the katanas are just gonna be outsized in terms of damage. I do want to just, like, craft a ton of track shift modules for my weapons, just so that I can, like, max build all of them and do proper tests for everything. Does trial rank affect the drop rate of character thoughts from cover commissions? No. No, it doesn't. Trial rank affects the drop rate of secret letter clues, as well as the precision magnets and the gelatins from elites. Alright, well, that was good to test real quick. So, also, actually, right before I get back to it, even though Keijo's weapon is definitely going to be, like, the best thing stat-wise for him, with, like, the skill duration and also providing some additional damage from the attack percent, and, you know, it's very clearly designed to work with him. The damage increase that you get from Sacrosanct Decree is looking like it'd probably be better for him than the attack percent given from Ephemeral Lumina. Of course, you then have to lose a bit more attack percent, equipping a Demon Wedge to make up for that with the, like, Blaze Eternity. So I will have to do some more number crunching to see like how well it'll all work out. And of course, obviously in-game testing with Kecho when it comes out, but that is something interesting that I thought I'd bring up real quick. You got your first gold tier drop? Took over 20... Jeez. Like, 20 on the same character? The sack is goated? Oh, yeah. All the sacks are goated. Basically, all of the weapons in that kind of family. That design family. Because there's another one, I believe it's called Daybreak or something. Like Hymn of Daybreak. Or Daybreak Hymn. And that gun is going to be absolutely insane the second we get a, like, gold magazine size wedge. 20 in general? Okay, yeah, that makes a bit sense. So, I don't know if you know this, Callum, because I think you're still a bit, like, early-ish into the game. But there is a scaling soft pity when it comes to secret letters. So, the first 5 drops have like a very low chance of giving you the gold, but from then on out it is a escalating higher chance to get the gold drop. But it is calculated per letter. Okay, you knew that already? Alright, that's good. Oh, yeah, there is? Yep, there is. You still can get stuff within those first 5 drops, or can get a gold within those first 5 drops, but it's going to be exponentially more likely to get it with like 6 through 15. Wish you knew? Well, now you do. Took like 6 Elizabeth to get a gold? Well, you got real lucky then, man. Congrats. That's basically the earliest you could have really expected it to be. Sniper shotguns can explode MFs. Oh, are you talking about the the explosive shotgun? Yeah, I tested that already, and it seems alright. It's probably going to be a lot better after I get more smelts on it. You wish you heard this early on, because pity makes me want to grind. Well, there's your motivation now. Glad I can supply it. Yeah, so the average clues or letters that's going to take, like, per copy of stuff, for characters it's going to be an average of, like, 20, and for weapons it's going to be an average of 10. Same with demon wedges as well. Harshest drop rate on the gold wedge, they mostly go above 10 for me. Yeah, I was having some pretty bad luck with my gold wedges at first, but it'll usually balance out. Worst luck I ever had on something was for, I'm pretty sure, the Soul Rend bow. I went like 20 letters above pity. Or not pity, 20 letters above, like, the average for the max melt of that bow. It was kind of nuts. Anything out of 10 and I'm cool with it, then immediately know I'd have to do the 11th run for wedges? Yeah. Streamer Twitch not a big... Wait, what? Why is Twitch not working? Accounts. Okay, my Twitch is connected. For some... I keep having issues with this in Caster Labs. It's annoying. Alright, let me reconnect it. Okay, I think I might... Alright, yeah. Okay, it's reconnected now. Let me post something. I'm sorry, I didn't notice that. Let's see... Notes. Let me test real quick. And alright. It's back. Rebecca is clearing theater. Acts pretty decently. I just did Act 16 with her and still have 50 seconds left. No gold wedges. Dude, that's sick. Honestly, Rebecca is a lot stronger now that all of the bugs with her kid have been fixed. Alright. Well, I guess that box is just indestructible. Yep. Had 3 runs and I was happy AF. It was like drop 5 and then the next at 6. Then the third one was at like 17. Yeah, that's what I mean by it kind of bounces it out. Or bounces itself out. Using Amber Glow to Rend Husk can replace most of her skill range with intensity. Well, I mean that's what you'd want to do when it comes to bossing. And I don't think you need that much skill range on Rebecca if you're going into the theater with her. Alright. Gotta say, Rebecca is gonna go, like, absolutely insane when we get these Hydro Windspows. Because that is gonna patch up, like, everything when it comes to her skills in the kit. And at that point, I think it would probably be good to stack a little bit of duration on her. Yeah, like, at the very least from the Griffins. Stacking duration there. Need to somewhat fix the lightsaber sound on polearms. You can barely hear the lightsabers. Like on your own end? I mean, I hear them just fine on my end. But I've got my game volume kind of turned low. Let's see. Thing is, I feel like we need someone else to take up Fina's slot. She's not supposed to be for, or she's supposed to be for weapon DPS, but her damage passive and penetration are too generic. Yeah, or just getting like a more generalist damage buffer. I guess our version of Shorekeeper in Duet Night Abyss. Though, I think at some point it might wind up being at least like a little bit decent to get some additional weapons stuff for your Reb. Because they are going to be attacking with your weapon. Well, actually, I guess if you're just spamming the ult, it wouldn't really matter that much. I think there's no reason to use Sabbath right now. She doesn't stack with Fushu very well. So the Mono Hydro team isn't working together well. Yeah. That is one major downside of like same element supports, is that you can't get the same buffs from those element wedges. So you are literally like losing 2 support wedges by just running the same elements. And that is already pretty limiting, because we only have 3 elements for supports that actually do have support wedges. And we also kind of only have 3 elements of supports. I mean, you can kind of say Margie being a support, but I mean, at that point, like, we're calling Sybil and Randy supports, if we're being completely honest. Tabitha should have provided additional summon damage, not just skill intensity. That'd definitely be interesting to see. But wouldn't summon damage be... Oh, wait, additional damage. Like, in the same way how additional damage works for weapons. That would definitely be interesting. Or how about this? Enemies that are caught by her tentacles take... Like... She gives enemies, or, well, she debuffs them, making them take more damage. So, like, the damage taken increase. Yeah, she gives skill damage, not intensity. But all damage sources are additive with each other. So, like, skill damage and general damage will be the same pool, even though they're, like, they apply to different things. Like, general damage will apply to both skill and weapon damage, but it will stack additively with both those sources. She already does that, or am I tripping? No, I'm pretty sure no. She doesn't do that. Let's see. Recently just got first gold wedge to set up to grind for a gold celerity because you want mobility. Oh, dude, yeah, gold celerity is gonna be so good. I can't wait to see what other weapon wedges we're gonna be getting in the future, because we definitely need some more stat wedges for the ranged weapons at the very least. But also some more conditionals and maybe some more like, you know, trade-off wedges will be interesting to see. Still will forever roll around laughing at over how Randy has defense buff while being the only defense scaling character as of yet. Yeah, that's kind of goofy. Let's see. Poison weekends? Does it? In-game? But if we also get skins for Constance weapons, it's gonna be a matter of when? Yeah. I imagine, like, they should probably do Constance weapon skins as a part of, like, actual character skins. Will I reach TR 60 and Mystic Maze is awesome for coin farming? Oh, it 100% is. Definitely the best coin farm in the entire game. Bar none. You want defense tread wedges? Make it universal like Wings Inspo? I don't know how I'd feel about putting that on a wedge. It would definitely need some, like, real crazy requirements to activate it. Because we already have wedges that... I mean, like, the most intense stat that we get from a wedge is, like, additional damage for weapons. And that, like, literally nerfs a bunch of, like, all of your skill damage. So... yeah. We need, like, some kind of crazy trade-off for that. And it just lives in 2055 where all meta characters are defense killers. Ah, true. I have 1,000 secret letter clues. Which character should I unlock first? Got like none of them, but you can buy any. Honestly, it'll probably be good to. Well, you're gonna get first copy of every single character, but Rhythm is gonna be coming to the shop soon. The secret letter clues, maxing her out will be one of the best things for your account. Making Psyche I6 into a wedge is not going to happen. Yeah. Oh, bro, remember Ron? Because he had the same idea when he saw her I6, but it's just flat attack when she grabs them with the tentacles. Yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad. Tabitha is in this weird situation where she's, like, trying to be a weapon scaler, but just nothing really works out all that well for her across the kit. Rhythm Agenda going strong, is he? Oh yeah, Rhythm's, like, top 1 character in the game right now overall. Like, in terms of clearing missions and farming stuff, she's the best, by far. For both active and inactive play. How many Digimons did I catch before getting Shiny Bloxy? It was almost 1,000. I got it like 1 or 2 weeks before 1.1 came out. Rhythm for AFK farming, Nightfall if you perform more generalist. Character with strong floor performance and active gameplay. Well, the thing is, when it comes to, like, active farming, Rhythm's gonna be the best no matter what because of just how fast she can move across the map. Hello, Tammy! Hope you're doing well. She's also good at Maze, so she's useful everywhere. Oh, really? I haven't tested Rhythm out in Maze. Maybe I should do that real quick. I could definitely do a Maze run for some more gold, because I gotta stock up on more track shifts. Running low again. Alright. Can wait for Infinite Farm, wave 99 with the incoming Rhythm Bath meta. Oh, yeah. Is that what we should call, like, the future of farming and Duet Night Abyss? Just Duet Night Abyss, just Rhythm Bath. Yeah, you set Rhythm on the planet, and then you go take a bath. Alright, let's see. Maze. So, obviously, what's it called? I'm curious on whether or not it would be better to bring... whether or not it'd be better to bring skill duration on a... what's it called? On a weapon for here. I imagine it's not going to make a major difference with skill duration. So... let me just get... where is it? This guy, Electro. And this would probably be best for me to bring into the Mangs. So you find damage artifacts, rhythm kind of scales well off of every category of Lampwick. Okay. Skill duration may be good because I find duration is harder to grab mates than intensity. No, it really just depends on how much sanity I'm getting. I just got some skill efficiency, that'll be good. Alright. Damn. Alright. Yeah, everything's just kind of blowing up around her. But yeah. Obviously just have to make sure that she doesn't run out of sanity. That's the main deal. Artifact exchange. Hey, skill damage. Awesome. Oh, Gotcha God ending video music? Oh, what? What do you mean by that? I've never seen multiple drop with manuals. Thanks for answer. Oh, is it useful to use manuals for wedge drops such as Wings Inspo? Yeah, it can help, but yeah, it is still just luck. To who's outro? Oh. I have not, like, actually watched any of his videos. What song was that? What was it, the Risk of Rain song? Does he actually use that as an outro? So it probably doesn't make it fast enough. You'd still willingly do it, but Rhythm's Q stays on during the Academy minigame. I did see that. Right. I don't think I have... okay, yeah, I don't have any of the, what's it called, Lampwick, or not Lampwicks. Wait, I didn't even have my ult on. What? Alright. Let me get a use this as kind of like a demo of how she'll perform in bossing. Okay. Just gone. Honestly, I6, yeah, it could make things really crazy for her. Yo, Anonymous! Welcome back to the land of the living! Let's see. Is there gameplay of Kejo out yet? Not yet. We're still kind of waiting on that. Alright, Book of Thistles. Oh, it's this again. Alright. Give me the lamp wick. Let's see. Well, there were 3 dudes there? What? Oh, yeah, 3 dudes. I guess it would really, like, ricochet a lot after that. Alright, I probably should not have picked that up no matter what. I'm not playing I'm not playing Lyn. That might make things a little bit more complicated for me. I thought some whale can buy shards and try him. Is that not true? Oh, no. Nobody can get him until he comes out. Yep. Was that because there's a YouTube short I found and I don't know if it's legit? I mean, I think there might have been like a tiny bit of gameplay shown in the live stream, but there shouldn't be anything outside of that. Beta gameplay? Well, that should not be being shown right now. But I guess people are gonna leak no matter what. Holy crap. Are they just exploding around me? Oh, they'll have a half-patch stream? We're not gonna be getting a stream. If they were giving us a stream, they would have announced it already. But we will be getting the next stream, like, very soon after Kejo's release. About, like, a week and a half, it should be. Yeah. Let's see. Nothing. Well, the Hydro Wedge stuff, that was from, that was from, like, official sponsored guys. So, that would have been kind of different. Okay. It might have just been from, like, the Covenanters, but I am not dealing good damage to the boss. So... yeah, you definitely need to like a lot more sanity for Rhythm to be good in Maze. Yeah. I don't know why she's not going into her ult yet. Stop messing around! Yeah, the boss is just tanky as F. Well, yeah, but if I was playing Nightfall or Lyn, I would have cleared it already. Alright, well, there she goes. Just AFK, Kura, and it won't feel that bad. At least that's what I do. Oh. Were you talking to somebody else? Yeah, it was Gotcha Smack, I'm pretty sure. Though, it might have happened on Brax as well. What's the best active farm for secret letter clues currently? Active farm? I mean, nothing really beats the exploration farm currently.
but that works about as well active or inactive, but obviously active would just make it better because you're stacking even more damage on your rhythm that way. Hellfire versus rhythm, that's new. Yeah. Rhythm, or at least my rhythm, is gonna need a bit more help to get through all this. I didn't really get any good damage lamp wicks here. I mean, I got a couple of Birdmask Freaks and the Penitent's Knight. So, but, like, this low damage is also being coupled by the fact that I have, like, no sanity at all. So, she's gonna be hella inconsistent. Turning on your Q here killed you? I mean, even if I didn't do that, I still would be... That would have been like, what, 2 additional E-casts? This is why I bring Pyro Pup. Oh, Pyro Pup would help a bit, but like I'm still getting sanity regen from my Genimon. Yeah, and I'm not doing damage with my weapon right now, either. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like sitting here kind of waiting for sanity regen, aren't I? Jesus, sanity regen is just so bad right now. Funniest thing for me in Maze is how Isaac's Randy is the best character. I own this mode solely due to just how bad the current wedge selection is for him. Oh, really? She can do it a 3rd time? Alright, that's just unfair. Yo, what's up, Lucky? This can't win versus that's new too. Yeah. Rhythm, it does kind of need, like, wedge support and other character support as well. Even on, like, a no damage buff Lin run, I still would have been able to clear Hellfire faster than this. Yo, dual me Destiny Rising. He has really good base numbers. His scaling are only skill damage and shield, so yeah, rip. Yeah. Well, hopefully we get some better wedges for a lot of these characters. Alright. I guess she'll just... Man, I'm gonna... This will be like the slowest maze run I've ever done in my entire career. Well... Honestly, it might have just been faster for me to leave the maze and do an entire complete Lin run than like going through this entire boss fight. Are you still fighting this boss? Yes, I am. I'm literally just waiting for my sanity to come back. That's really it. It might be better at I6, especially with the additional character, like, skill levels. But, yeah, it's not going too well. Yeah, luck was bad this run, but like I was saying, when it came to like the mainstays in the maze, they can still take down a boss within like a minute on a bad run. It's only been 12 minutes. Yeah. Resolve rhythm. Oh no. Come on. I also have not gotten any ammo drops whatsoever. Not that it would have really made much of a difference. And the maze really just does kind of like suck if you get nothing. Alright, how much can she spam that move? If you revive, let her kill you and get full set. Oh, okay. Well, I'll dump all my sanity after this, and then I'll let her explode me. Down rhythm. Oh no. Oh, lucky this is what it kind of feels like I'm playing right now. Alright, come on. Blow me up. Do it. Honestly, it might just be easier to... There we go. Alright. Well, that was interesting to try out. Hellfire can do it infinitely. I fought her for 1 hour straight to clear with the level 1 margin story. Oh no. I guess she can just keep doing it. Well, let me do a Lin run real quick just to make sure that I've got the setup back on that I usually run. If I have no sanity going into the boss, you just do that to res and full. Okay. Oh, that's definitely a nice little bit of tech. Litterbox break? What do you mean litterbox break? I don't have one of those. Alright, skill range. Not that I really need it on Lin. It's kind of funny that Lin, even though she has like an absolutely enormous skill range, like Rhythm does, Lin can still scale off the skill range. You know the truth? You don't know anything. Alright. Any upcoming Electro DPS? Ji Liu. Like, in about 5 weeks we should be getting her. Or maybe not 5, 4 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks. Because it should be, what, now like 6 days until the casual release happens? Oh, no. Oh, no, it's 10 days. Oh, it's 10 days. Crap. Okay, like 4.5 weeks. 4 weeks, 3 days. Who's better, Ji Liu or Yu Ming? Don't know yet. They haven't released. Does Glimmerflies count as summons? I believe they do. Please no more animo events? Well, I mean, are we gonna have... I don't think we're gonna be getting any more after this, honestly. They're gonna be moving on to other elements. This is probably gonna be Animo's last hurrah. Of course, Booba equal better. Ah, true. Whoever has the biggest breasts will be the best in the game. Bust size, more like best size. Hey, Penitence Knight, perfect. No, it will be interesting to see what the next Pyro character is going to be like. Same thing with Umbro. Yo? But based on his boss animation and story, if they don't make him Electro, you're gonna run. There's no reason not to make it. He was Electro in the beta as well. It would be so dumb if he wasn't. So Daphne is good. Still waiting on her emote. Only with skin? Ah, true. Except for when we start to get more signature wedges. Oh yeah, that's gonna be so nice. I wonder if we're gonna get a new Electro signature. I mean, it is pretty obvious that the 1.0 wedges, including signatures, were kind of built in mind with the 1.1 characters. But I wonder if that's going to continue to be the case for the 1.2 characters. Which I don't really think it will be, because Yu Ming is kind of like the whole weapon plunge tank deal. So he would definitely need like a new wedge to go with that. I'm also curious to see if that signature wedge would enable like a weapon rhythm build. Because that would also be interesting. Like Hilda? Oh yeah, that's right. Hilda is going to be Pyro. I don't have enough for that penetration. Unfortunate. That would have been nice to pick up at the very end. Alright, well, this is going to be a very stark difference to what the previous mission was like. Alright. Just doing that attack, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. And exploded. Gone. Now that's how you kill a boss. It reminds me of Suda from Endfield. I don't know why. I mean, red hair, pretty. I'm pretty sure Suda has like a black outfit as well. A new Electro character that pulls sword out of her booba and yells Inazuma Shining Turtle. Yeah, we really need some more unique characters in the game like that. Alright. Oh, sweet. Now I just craft the next one, and I've got a lot of coins to craft some track shifts. So I'll craft like 3 characters, and I think 4 weapon track shifts. Yeah, that sounds a bit good. Alrighty. And I could probably craft some crystals and sand as well, because I've got a bunch of those. Rhythm was faster, TBH. Just by a bit though. Ach. Yeah, you know, like, I didn't count, but like, you did count, so like, I'm definitely gonna trust you on that one. Alright. Well, I did get a bunch of globules before this, so I should... No, oops. I should be able to amp up a little bit more. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I'm 2 more smelts away from having all the resolve maxed out on my outsider. Alright. And... when it comes to the other wedge, yeah, that's right. We gotta do threshold. And that'll max it out. I'll see Grace. Okay. Oh, that's plus 10 now. 2.5 attack range. That's kinda nuts, all things considered. Can I zoom out a little bit more? It's so much range that it goes off screen. That's kind of nuts. I wish I could pause to see the full effect of it. Explode wedges up? Oh, shit. Okay, well, I guess that's what I'm going to be doing. Alright, let's see. Where's my fortune? There is my fortune. Imagine if we get Fortune just for, like, a gold variant of it, and it also gives attack range. That'd be nuts. Or attack speed. That'd be even better. Oh, crap. I don't have any wedges. Purchase. Or, yeah, I don't have any blueprints ready. Let's see. Oh, I need 6 more? So that's 5 more resolves to get those maxed out, and I imagine it'd be the same for the volitions. Let me just take a look at my volitions right now. I've got 2 of them at +10, and the last one is at 7. Though it is almost ready for a smelt. Okay, so I need like 50 of each. But at the very least, I can get away with just another smelt on each. Yeah. Though beyond that, I should also like get my gleaming glimmers ready. And my scorches. Actually, gotta get my scorches so badly. And at least a +7 gleaming glimmer. Alright. Well, got all my wedges ready for the cube. Should I use the limited rewards for Pan's Inspo? You've got 0 Pan's Inspo right now. Well, Pan's Inspo or the Blue Wings Inspo, whichever one you need more of. Obviously, it's just like whatever you need the most, kinda, for the wedge event. Can you try out Margie Mystic Maze? He cleared 300% with her and only took 0.67 hours. What? Dude, I gotta try that, actually. I gotta level up my Margie. Have you bought hammers? Was snatching them from Lunagi? I haven't directly bought hammers, but I've gotten a ton of hammers from the, like, shard box, like, the daily shards. So, technically I've bought hammers? Yeah, baby, that's what I've been waiting for. I mean, it's alright. If it's the biggest piece of dog it's perfect, everything down to the last minute detail. Are we doing one of those videos? Let's see. You're bored, sorry, chat. No, that shit outdated. Yeah. I think that whole format, like, even if you do something different with it, is kind of outdated. Let's see. I think I need 50 more, like, Blue Wings Inspos to get the remaining smelts on my Animo Inspo wedges. I've been trying to get, like, 20 per day. Obviously, starting with some from the event. Just because those, like, expulsions are going to be the best thing to farm with my normal time, and though I'm not going to be able to avoid going into defense without books, unfortunately. Unless I buy them. Maybe I should just spend, like, $2,000 and then just buy, like, 1,000 books. Just absolutely wail and then get everything in a week and then have nothing to do ever again. You know, I think I'm gonna keep playing the game. I think that sounds a bit more fun. Just getting everything through my own work, my own efforts. Oh, back to editing 4 videos and then sleep for 20 hours, BRB? Well, definitely get yourself some that good rest. I'll keep it hard. Yep, stay hard.
Big, big, big. Alright. Well, I've been rewatching Jujutsu Kaisen with some of my friends because one of them needed to catch up with the rest of the series for Golden Games. And we're going to be finally finishing the rest of Shibuya tonight, so that's going to be pretty fun. Candy Cat Execution. What? Why are you doing that to animals? No, it's moments like these where, yeah. I definitely have to go ahead and do that research on, like, the drawing tablet for my computer and just go ahead and buy it. Because there are times like this where I would just love to be doodling while this is going on. Just have it up on my monitor and you guys could see it, I don't know, like in corner of the screen, like, I don't know, probably like over there somewhere. And there's just exploration running in the background as I dump all my letters. So can you clean the litter box today? It won't be coming out. I don't have one of those. How am I supposed to clean something that I don't have? It's like, take the horse outside. I don't have a horse! Goldus, what? Yeah, my bad you don't have one. Shh, I forgot. Thinking car ignoring. I'm not ignoring anything. It's like, you're ignoring your wife. I don't have one. I'm concerned your Paladin's Bound may end up being the generic Anno stat stick weapon for any Animo that can rapidly do skill damage, or will use a ranged weapon. I mean, maybe? It really just depends on, like, what other kind of stat sticks we get for melee weapons in general. Because right now we have a ranged weapon that can buff melee weapons, but we don't have a melee weapon that can buff ranged in the same way. Sure not to kick the... What do you mean? I can't kick it out if it doesn't exist. Ugh. We have a melee that gives you ammo. No, we don't have a melee that gives you ammo. We have a melee that reloads the magazine. At a, like, less than 10% chance rate. It genuinely makes no sense. I do not know how that weapon honestly got greenlit. That is genuinely one of the worst weapon perks I've ever seen. Like, just take that one back to the workshop. It's not done yet. No more licking paws. Clean shake them off and say... What? What? Hell nah. Oh. Guess I'm gonna be sitting here with my letters for like the next hour. Look cool, it's okay. What do you mean it's okay? Why are you talking about it like y'all know something? You don't know any of it. Y'all just memeing. It's your funny little joke to torment me with. My YouTube chat's not frozen, is it? No, it's not. Okay. YouTube's just rather inactive today, it seems. Alright. YouTube, wake up! Wake up, fishy, wake up! Why are you sleeping?
Now that'd be like kind of a fight alone feature, just like shake chat. Just like oogly boogly. Everybody's asleep. Maybe I should turn the music down so that everybody can have a nap. Low engagement on stream. Ah, crap! I'm gonna get banned, aren't I? I'm a low fake engagement report. Wait, what a cover? Coverts? Covert commissions. It's where we spend our letters. Secret letters. What? What is it? Someone do Blinky Cat? That was you! Oh wait, you're telling somebody to do Blinky Cat. Yo, what's up, Silva? I mean, I could probably do a Blinky Cat. I think I have that power. Where's the button on my end? We should have the extension. I guess I can't. Okay, whatever, so I got set. No, the Blinky Cat went through. We got Silva up in the YouTube. Not F's in dismantle and coverts. I know what coverts are streaming. Oh, okay. Blink just goes by so fast you can miss it. Big stretch. Honestly, I feel like I should probably increase the intensity of my exercise. I feel like I'm a lot stronger than I think. Yeah, probably just missed it. Yep. I'm gonna be honest, I miss a lot of the blinks as well. Maybe I should turn up the volume on the blink. Yeah, there's blink. Honestly, if I make a game, we should add the Blink Cat to it. And also the fa. I wonder if those sound effects are like copyrighted at all. DPS Daphne emote when? Are you talking about like the flat-nosed Daphne? W Plink. Yep. I should probably add Plink as an emote. Yee. Maybe tonight, get together and add a bunch more emotes to the server and the... Oh, excuse me, and the Twitch. I gotta say, my lights are looking like really nice today. Though it might just be because it's like really overcast, so there's not as much lead in coming from outside. Let's see. Yeah. Also, in general, there are like a few more things that I can do around my room to make things a bit better. Like, I definitely got to get a bigger desk, and also one that's significantly more sturdy than an IKEA one. Because this is old and not really holding up all that well.
Alright. Just gotta keep getting the blueprints. A Sandy of Camellia. Just put in like the background. Get some more decorations. Maybe I should put like a sword on the back of my wall. Maybe I should like put the Monado like up on the wall instead of just being like behind all my plushies. Cat's lick cardboard? Okay, why would that be an issue? I don't have a cat. Don't have to worry about something that I don't have licking something that I do have. Or at least I would have in that hypothetical scenario. I don't know, maybe I could have a Camellia Sandy and you just don't know about it. It's just, it could be off screen. There could be anything out here and you wouldn't know. You want Bobby Camellia? Or Camilla? Nope, she will be coming home in 1.3, I believe. I don't munch TF out of your IKEA. I don't munch my IKEA desk. Why would I take bites out of my IKEA desk? She's just hiding and watching Fire Shimming. She's underneath the desk. I mean, anything could be going on, like, down here. You don't know. Hey, yo, cat is here? Where's the cat? Gotta go to an office chair store for desks. Not gonna lie, they take stuff seriously? Oh, okay. I mean, I thought about maybe just building my own desk. Because then I can just kind of have whatever I want in it. I'll give Camilla everything. Do we know what element she'll be? No, not yet. But I'm thinking she might be Umbro. I could, though I don't really have anything else to go on other than vibes for her. Hey guys, how's it going today? It's going well. It's going pristine, in fact. How are you doing? Well, they're suggestive? What do you mean suggestive? What did I say that was suggestive? That your own desk is harder than you think? I mean, if you have all the tools, it wouldn't be that difficult. You just kind of have to, like, get the wood and then put it together and finish it. First thing when I joined... Oh, what is this clip? What'd you clip me saying now? Alright. I mean, anything could be going on, like... this. Here. You don't know. What the hand gesture? Because, like, I'm just showing off what, like, you can't see down here. Like, my hand is here. It's now down here. You don't know what's going on. Like I said, anything can happen. I could have a whole rotisserie chicken underneath this desk, and you just wouldn't know. You can't see it. He's giving the handsight to Camellia to do some massage? What? You want to show why you should like rhythm? Where you don't need hands to play? Oh. Okay. I mean, I still need to put my hands up here in order to, like, press the mouse and press the keys. It's not really gonna change anything. Pantsless streamer. I could have pants on, I couldn't have pants on, you don't know. In fact, I could go from having pants on to not having pants on.
Toe beans in play. Yeah, I could be playing with my feet. You don't know that. In fact, somebody else could be playing the game right now, and you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't be able to know. Yo, cat, stand up right there to prove you got pants. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I'm standing up. And then... I hope that was enlightening for you. Alright, we got... It's about time to reset again. Could not see it at all. You fix his head. What do you mean? Alright, I guess I gotta go up a little bit higher. Chameleon, only shirt? Chameleon, this one. Alright. There we go. You see, I got pants on. I've been wearing pants this whole time. The horrible truth has been revealed. You guys, how's it going today? Oh wait, I actually read that message already. I didn't put them on just now. They've been on the whole time. I think it would be pretty obvious if I was changing my clothes on stream. Yeah. Okay, good. Camellia unzips pants. Oh, these pants don't have a zipper. So, other things would have to happen. You know, honestly, I could go for a pizza tonight, all things considered. Maybe I should ask for that to happen. Actually, I think... No, wait, no. There's a leftover pizza in the freezer. I'm gonna text the group chat, see if anybody wants pizza tonight. Anyone feeling like pizza? Question mark. All right. No zipper, men's used to do it. Any usage strategy? What? Sorry, cat. What do you mean, caddies? You want pizza? Sweet. No, we've got some pizza mix. Oh, crap. I just realized that YouTube chat was frozen. Sorry about that, y'all. Doing alright. Expecting to finish my Fantasio wedges and prep for my boy Casio. Huge. The under the desk thing could be suggestive. I'm just cuter though. Oh, okay. First could accidentally leave his stream on and pleasure himself when you have no coverage. What do you mean? That's a crazy statement. Honestly, I kind of feel like I'd be the kind of person who'd be able to do that. Just like complete straight face. Just like no emotion whatsoever. I'm able to keep myself composed for the most part. Unless I really want to get wacky. What a time to join in. Hello. Hello, Stasher. Welcome. Sorry that I missed your messages earlier. Was hoping it was a crop top, TBH. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting some crop tops, honestly. Though, I definitely have to get a lot more toned if I want to rock it. Just get myself, like, the Joseph Joestar kind of physique. That's what I want. Though I do have, like, a pretty slim build overall, so... maybe, like... Giorno would be the more, like, realistic one to go for. Wait, can someone check the rule books, see if there are any rules saying that cats can't stream? Carb my PTO. Well, that wouldn't make a difference because I'm not a cat. And even if there was something in there, wouldn't you then be able to, like, sue for discrimination? Of course, you would just turn off emotions on AI generated pictures. Bro, what? That's crazy. Alright. Yes, I'm the first AI streamer. Fully AI picture generated. Real time. Because that's 100% possible. I just need like a localized nuclear power plant to fuel the data center needed to run this stream. It costs $7,000 to run this stream for 5 minutes. Of course it's possible. What do you mean, of course it's possible? How would you know? Are you an AI expert? I'm not an AI expert. Alright. I'm gonna have another cookie. I'm feeling like it. These are some really good cookies. There's like 16 of them in this bag. They smell great too. Wouldn't call myself an expert. Okay. Actually, instead of a cookie, I think I'm gonna have gum. Save the cookie for later. Stop? Stop what? Cats can't eat Bro. Maybe it's the fact that I'm not a cat. That I can eat a cookie. And have gum. Hey, look at this right here. This is gum. Okay? I'm gonna eat it. Wow, like, groundbreaking, huh? Now impossible. Alright, well, explain what's going on right now then. There's gum in my mouth and I'm shooting it. That's something a cat would say? Bro, ain't no way. I gotta say, it's gonna be like absolutely impossible for like anybody to, any new viewers to like come in, because you're gonna see people like, you're gonna be like, oh, Duet Night Abyss, let's see what this guy is doing. And it's just like me sitting here with rhythm going on, and we're just like arguing about how I'm not a cat. Like the entire time. And then the new viewer just joins in because they think it's funny. Big content IMO. Gameplay. Also, I'm really hoping like the next modes that they release are going to be really good. Top tier content, yeah. I become like the first not a cat streamer to reach like, I don't know, what are the streaming achievements? So I got started with calling you a cat. Someone else said it first. So I know I call like a lot of them as like all the agents, but are you guys like the detectives now? Like secretly trying to find ways to prove them a cat? How long you been a cat for? 0 years. Because I've never been one. That's why I'm here. Okay, you're here because you think I'm a cat? Only it's missing is a good camera angle on rhythm. Okay. Like this. This got a good camera angle. Just staring straight into the camera. we're psychotherapists trying to get you to accept therapy and reality. Let's see. I want to know what to do with the character after the farm. It, where to use it in the farm. I mean, you can use it in theater. You can use it to beat bosses on Nocturnal Echoes. There's Phoxhunter Summit coming up. Let's see. There's Mystic Maze. You can use it on farming stages. Someone shake some dry food to see if his ears perk up? Bro, what? I mean, I'd perk up not because I'm a cat, but because I just like food. Wrong angle? What's the right angle? Oh, look at those melons. Rhythm melons. Maybe that should be like the next emote in chat. That's what a cat would say? Bro, what? Can a dude just like food? And be a hungry person? Sure, okay. I don't know what I gotta do to get y'all to believe me. So you like food? You know who else also like food? Cats? Everybody likes food! I have temptations when I shake that both my cats come out running. Oh. I mean, not gonna lie, if somebody told me that they had pizza, I'd come running too. You love food? Well, Gem MG, that means you're a cat, according to chat. Alright. Alright. My phone has to charge, so I'm gonna plug this in real quick. Oh. Pizza noted. Never met a better chef than your dad. Ooh, nice. My dad makes some pretty good food too. Come get your pizza. I would fall for that. Kibble, tearless one. I don't have kibble. I mean, though, on that topic, is cereal just like kibble for humans? Like, it's just dry, grain-based food. They pour into a bowl, and then you eat. Also, talking about cereal, what are your guys' favorite cereals? Personally, I kind of like Honey Bunches of Oats. That one's a pretty goated one in my opinion. Got a nice satisfying crunch to it. It's also not too sweet, which I really appreciate it. No, because cereal doesn't have all the nutrients we need. No, why don't we make a cereal that has all the nutrients that we need then? Like Cuban kibble. No, you don't eat cereal? Ah. I'll eat cereal like once a year. Just bread? Got it. Do you put cereal first or milk first? Also, cold milk or warm milk? I'm a cereal first kind of guy, and cold milk. Like nougat bits. Not sure if you have those where you live. I don't, but those sound really good. I'm a big fan of nougat. Cereal is trash kibble for humans due to lack of nutrition. Okay. So what I'm hearing is that we just gotta make, like, better cereal for people. Yeah, let me look up nougat bits.
Nougat bits cereal. Oh yeah, those do look kind of good. It looks like Crave, actually. But, like, more chocolatey. Probably Cocoa Puffs if I have to pick one, but I'm not in the habit of buying cereal. Me neither. I basically only get it for Christmas, and that's it. And it's mostly just because it's a tradition. I think it would also take, like, ass if you put all the human nutrients into a cereal. No, we could make it taste good. I believe in us as a species. I just don't think anybody was crazy enough to do it yet. Or it might just be, like, way too expensive and not any demand at all to make human kibble. Because, like, I don't think real people would want to eat kibble for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Or, frankly, any meal for a day. We should make cereal for cats so the car can eat breakfast. Why can't I just have regular cereal? Because I'm not a cat. My favorite is Fruit Loops. Nice. What chemistry YouTuber can we convince to do this? Well, I don't think we'd want to do it with a chemistry YouTuber. We'd want to do it with like a baking or cooking YouTuber. Because, I mean, it's food. But if there was any chemistry YouTuber you could convince to do it, it'd probably be like Nile Red. Bro's done crazier things before. Alright. Just make nutrition injections and eat whatever you want. Sand, marbles, or even pizza. You know, that actually sounds kind of nice. I would so do like a nutrition injection every now and then. Just have like a shot that puts everything straight into my bloodstream. Maybe with like a little bit of caffeine as well. You're thinking that right too? Sweet. Cooking is chemistry? Well, yeah, I know cooking is chemistry, but like, there are people like cooking YouTubers who are gonna be better at like making actual good tasting foods. Chemistry YouTubers are, well, they've got a different skill set. Fruit Loops are the biggest lie of my childhood. All the colors taste the same. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, most of everything in, like, boxes like that just kind of tastes the same with each other. Nutrition injections are a real thing, not the way you're thinking? Oh, okay. What are nutrition injections, then? Because that sounds like mad convenient, just like giving me all the nutrients that I need in like one shot. I don't have to worry about eating, digesting, and stuff. Oh, almost done with getting all these Scorch blueprints. You can be fed through a pick line? A pick? P-I-C-C? Is it like a... Are we talking about like the stomach tube thing, whatever? Rick Charms feels like chewing shock. L Stinky Kid cereal makes cereal for adults. I think cereal for adults is stuff like Special K. Though, I'm not gonna lie, Special K is pretty good. I do like it. The strawberry one specifically. But cereal in general is like kind of just low quality food all around. I don't really understand why it's so prolific. Well, actually, I do know why it's so prolific. It's because it was, like, kind of a mass marketing campaign that was also backed by the government. With grains being, like, the primary food source for some reason. Even though it's, like, genuinely one of the things we need the least in our diets. Especially processed grains like that. I love the new bot. Whenever he pings me when the explanation is up, or in conversion is up. Yeah, the new bot's great. I'm so glad they decided to get that up and running. It's something different? Okay. Did my chores? Are you proud? Yes, I'm very proud. Proximity. Then he ghosts me for 6 to 7 hours. Well, that's because there's no cover commissions to notify you about. It's from our parents' generation. Yup, big publicity on breakfast being the most important meal. Yup. What's kind of funny is that if you kind of look at nutrition stuff, breakfast isn't actually like that crazy important of a meal. It is typically better to eat earlier in the day than it is later. Especially, you don't want to eat, like, too close to bedtime at all. But it's not like if you miss breakfast, then, like, your day is just chopped. Breakfast is so important that I always skip it. Exactly. But usually I've eaten enough, like in the previous day, that I don't really feel hungry in the morning. So I kind of just wait for lunch most of the time. Miss breakfast, might as well unalive. Yeah, that was honestly kind of what the rhetoric was. Yeah, the rhetoric was like. No point anymore. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. I think the 6, 7 me might be dying. I haven't been seeing it as much lately. And it also made it into Fortnite. I think the kids might have moved on to something else. I mean, we've got like the Lokenuli. That's been something that's been going on for a bit. Nice save. Yeah, I never felt hungry when I wake up, so I just eat a couple hours later. If I get hungry a bit early, just eat lunch early. Yep. That's just kind of how I operate too. I just have like a big lunch, and that's usually enough, and then I have like usually a pretty light dinner. And then it's moving on to the next day. Kids moved on to getting jobs. Aren't they like deathly afraid of those? Lokenuli fires is like what? Okay.
Oh, look, Kirk, can you eat? I just noticed that. Oh, man. When you're not old, breakfast is not that important. When you get older, it is. You shouldn't eat late and sleep. That's how you get fat. Yeah. And also, eating at consistent times will help with that as well. So just making sure you keep your meals around like the same start and end times, and you don't really snack too much throughout the day. Okay, sometimes I feel like skipping dinner and probably getting breakfast because I'm weak. I mean, honestly, sometimes you just don't need a dinner as well. That's not how any of this works. What's not how it works? Eating late doesn't matter as long as you don't go over your calorie intake. Well, eating late can disrupt sleep. That's like one of the bigger factors of it. Your nutrition advice? I mean, okay. I'm not really giving advice here. I'm just kind of like chatting. Use the car. It's okay. It works, bro. What? I mean, I do know the whole like eating late disrupting sleep is kind of a deal, but obviously you don't want to go to bed hungry either. Digesting food while sleeping metabolizes slower. My guy's UDF takes nutrition advice from a DNA shearer. Yeah. But I mean, like, I'd be willing to hear your whole take on everything, like 9,000 okay. Because, like, that is kind of just what you're supposed to do, is, like, if you're gonna tell somebody they're wrong, you do have to show, like, the actual facts and what's wrong, and not really stuff, because, like, if you just say I'm wrong, I'm just like, okay, what am I wrong about? That you're wrong leaves. That's low-key what it feels like most of the time. Arguing on the internet. It's like, actually, this is incorrect. How is it incorrect? Oh, you're just wrong about it. The solution is to not eat, not sleep /s. Oh, true. I've been working on my sleep addiction. I have been sleeping so much less now. I hope you all are proud of me. We're not getting into that, but I'm in bodybuilding, so I know it works for metabolism. Okay. Well. Cool. Wonderful. Good diet for a cat consists of both dry and wet food. Well, thank you for sharing. When I get a cat, I'll make sure to remember that. And also to do my own research as well. Just photosynthesize like me. Ah, yeah. Get yourself some chlorophyll in your skin and just photosynthesize. Take in all the sun rays. Just so to eat. Oh, yep. That too. If you want to lose weight, just starve. That'll be the fastest way to do it. Hundreds, like, there was one day that I just forgot to eat anything. And then I just, like, remember the next day, I was like, huh. You know, I didn't eat yesterday. I should probably have a little bit more today. Yep. Look. Honestly, I've been looking at getting into some, like, bodybuilding myself a little bit. At the very least, just, like, build a little bit more muscle definition. Get myself looking a little bit better. But that's going to be an entire process that I'm going to have to learn. Well, I joined the Shiny Box Bro Club today. Nice. Cat building. Yo, for real? Who's building their cat right now? There's optimal things to do for everything. Most importantly, be consistent. Yep. I mean, that's one of the things I said. It's just like you gotta eat at consistent times. If you want to be, like, most healthy. Guys, we got Cat Bodybuilder before GTA 6. Where's the Cat Bodybuilder? The worst, I've never seen someone that frequently starves also be big. Yup. The starvation strategy, like, really works. Until it doesn't. Then you, like, explode. Alright. We'll get Solar Explosion before GTA 6. Heat Death in the Universe before GTA 6! Real? Yeah. It's actually kind of nuts to me that we could wind up getting a Nanta before GTA 6. Like, this is a genuine possibility now. Alright. Real for real. Yeah. I'm really hoping that we get more Nanta news soon. Apparently there had been, like, some closed beta tests for Silver Palace. So that's pretty interesting. Seeing some of the deal sales on that. Anime GTA before GTA 6 for real, yeah. Oh, you think you just finished Full Weapon Plus 10? Yo, for real? You got all your attack type wedges maxed out? Excuse me. Ah. Total did 70 purple books at level 30 defense yesterday. Ah. Well, I'm really close. I've got to get, like, 3 more melee weapon wedges crafted, and I've got to get, like, I think 4 more ranged weapon wedges crafted. And then I've got all my plus 10s done. We played for Silver Palace beta and they didn't even respond? Damn. I guess he didn't make it in. I definitely gotta make my own game sometime in, like, the next half-decade. I genuinely have to go and do that. Because I'd be way too good at it. Oh, never mind, need 5 more blue each. Ah, that's unfortunate. Will it be about cats? Silver no, my game? No, it won't be about cats. Will it have cats in it? Yeah. Mr. Streamer, please touch some grass. Like, in real life? Why would I touch grass when I can make a video game? Cats with guns? Yeah, I can give the cat a gun. I don't see why not. This is pretty funny. But yeah, I could genuinely just, like, learn the entirety of the Godot engine instead of touching grass, and I think that'd be pretty cool. But for a awesome flow. I'm gonna get another Wedgecraft on them today as well, but I think that'll probably happen after stream, because, well, I think it'll be better for me to focus on the Winspo wedges, because that's gonna be X-Blow, or X-Bowl, which will be faster. It'll be about balls of yarn? No, it won't be about balls with yarn. Cats with guns, same energy as Dino Blade. Is Dino Blade another game? Oh wait, I remember that game. It was the one that was, like, the guy was making animations of, like, the dinosaurs with, like, the big swords and stuff. And then he just decided to make it a whole game because people wanted it. Yeah! Do I swipe for more books? I mean, if that would please you. I'm not going to recommend it, personally. I'm always going to recommend playing the game over spending for progress. Yes, that one? Yeah. Honestly, can't wait to see how it turns out. Also can't wait for Hytale. Like, Hytale's tomorrow, isn't it? It's happening on the 11th? Or was it the 12th? Like, hold on. Is Hytale tomorrow or the day after? Because Hytale, I wouldn't mind playing some Hytale on stream. What have I been spending my daily drops on? Elemental wedges. Getting those maxed out. 13th? Oh, 13th. Man, was I wrong on, like, both of my dates? Oh, it's the 13th! Dang. Okay. Did you guys watch a Hytale stream? Because I've been waiting for that game for, like, almost a decade. You're gonna play it? Huge. You can keep doing more waves after the hour of exploration is over. Yeah, you can keep doing more waves if you're already in one. But if you leave, you can't reset it. Is it a gacha? No, it's not a gacha. It's a voxel cube survival sandbox game. Alright. I should probably get some more volitional resolve. Eh, that doesn't really matter. Sure, you're gonna play myself too. Already pre-registered to save my name? Yep, same deal. Your Hytale? It is a... It's essentially Minecraft 2. That's kind of what's gonna be. Like, Terraria Minecraft's kind of. I want to play Hytale, but I also want to get max rank of the new event. Yeah. That's definitely going to be, like, top priority for me. But I'm going to get all of my build needs completed, like, regardless, because I've got still 2 weeks until then. So, I've got time. But I wouldn't mind extending the stream a little bit on some days just to play some other games. get our daily Night Abyss in. Especially now that I'm kind of like getting to a point where all I'm really doing is just amping up my characters. Also, Hytale is basically a sandbox for game devs like Roblox. Oh yeah, that too. The dev tools for Hytale look insane. And also the fact that you can just do all of it in-game as well. Like live model updates, live coding updates. Like, that's nuts to me. Yeah, but it will also have its own standalone game. Like, it's looking to be a modder's dream. I mean, just think of all the things that people were able to do in Minecraft with, like, its obfuscated code and generally, like, I don't want to say difficult to use tools, but they're, like, not as well supported as they possibly could have been. And now going into a game with, like, full official, like, modding support and all that. And the fact that you're also going to be able to do it in such a way to where you can, monetize it. It should be named Daily Grind Abyss. Maybe that's what I should call my streams from here on out, like Daily Grind Abyss. Do we have that much time until it drops? Oh yeah, we've got 13 days until the event drops. Also, Hytale was made by, because the Hypixel team couldn't do everything they wanted in Minecraft. Yup. Like, it's literally just a response to Minecraft's inadequacies. Genshin's sandbox didn't work out too right. Well, yeah, but that's because Genshin... it's freaking, like... I don't really know what I could possibly say about it to, like, put it in better context, but, like, it's a Genshin sandbox. Like, the game itself, at base, was not designed with those kind of tools in mind. Of course, it's, like, the UGC is not going to be that great. Those weapon wedges, massive. Hey, that's pretty good. I just got a blueprint right to end things off. Oh, he's a small indie company? Ah, true. I forgot. Yo, what's up, Nick? Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you around. Oh, what's this? Oh, crap. That's happening now. Give me 1 second. Alright, just as a response to that guy. I'll be power creep in 5 years. What? Are we talking about the wedges? Yep, epic music. Yeah. It is from the PGR soundtrack. Ascending Live Imperia. That's the soundtrack. All stuff. I mean, I kind of hope things would get power crept in 5 years. I mean, I don't want to be 5 years into the game and have, like, my 1.0 set still being the best thing to use. Like, would anybody genuinely want that? Well, okay, it's not a gacha, but I mean, any live service game is gonna have power creep. Like, obviously, I don't want fast power creep or aggressive power creep that just, like, is essentially the same character but better. But when it comes to Demon Wedges, I don't want to use this same setup 5 years from now. Yo! Thank you for the raid, yeah, Nixiel? Did I pronounce that right? We got already at 28 billion, trillion, quadrillion people here. Holy cow. Welcome everybody to the stream. We are doing some Duet Night Abyss as usual and like having a good chat all around. Yeah, W raid. You went ahead and bet the battle pass. It's not much for the money, but it's okay. Plus now you have books for the event. Yeah, honestly, I'd say the battle pass is so worth it. Cause I mean, if only just for the cosmetics drops that you get out of it. But you also get the Genie Mine and all those reward boosts. Yo, we got so many new people here. So, how did you stream, Nixiel? Also, am I pronouncing your name right? Nixiel? We're doing some Duet Night Abyss as well. Because, I mean, that's what I've been doing this whole time. Yo! Prox with the gifted sub! Thank you, man. Was lurking here for like 5 hours? Oh, okay. You're here for almost the entire stream then. Alright. That Lamia OST is hitting hard? Oh yeah, it definitely is. 10 billion %. Well, I'm done with the exploration for the hour, so it's best to get into some escort. Yes, you pronounced it just fine, though Nix or Nixie is also good too. Alright, I think I'll just call you Nix. So, were you streaming Duet Night Abyss as well? Or were you on some other game? I know I've been having a great time with DNA, and I am currently doing all the prep that I can for both Kejo as well as Phoxhunter Summit. I want to have like a full maxed out build for everything. I wonder why I suddenly had 2 tabs in Cat stream. How about I was looking at the other stream as well? Forgot about it. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, you're running DNA, got Nightfall I6. That's great! How long have you been playing the game for? Have you been going since launch, or are you a new Phoxhunter? I know we've been getting some smart new players every now and then as people have started figuring out the game some more. But we're definitely going to be getting a lot more after like a big 2.0 side release along with Steam. Watching Zach Ross streaming and you at the moment on the TV and iPad. Sweet. Started at the launch, but then took some time off. Got it. We got a break Chad right here. Certified break Chad. I really like Duet Night Abyss, or that Duet Night Abyss just does kind of allow you to take a break if you really, really want to. Because you can just make up, like, all that stuff with just more time playing. It's really nice. So, what trial rank are you right now? I imagine you're probably somewhere around like the 55 to 62 range. Especially if you're getting I6 Nifle. Make sure you get your Embla S5 as well, because that's going to be like an insane buff to Nifle. $57 at the moment? Alright, sweet. That means you're like pretty close to hitting the primary endgame level of rank 60. Should be much longer, honestly. But you've had to re-level up since you were originally EU? Oh, now you're in Southeast Asia? Dang, okay. Man, you're making some really good progress then, honestly. Of course, I'm kind of just in like the super end game. I'm rank 65. I've got every single character and weapon from covert commissions to max smelts, so now all I'm really doing is just upgrading all my demon wedges to plus 10. Yeah, because the first thing I did was farm Rebecca for easier farms. Days. Well, you definitely gonna want to get your rhythm ready then, because she's gonna make your farms even easier, especially your active farms. And she will be the next covert commission character, coming out in about 10 days to the covert commission shop. And she will just make everything significantly faster for you. Oh, needs to get letters in for it? Yep. I'm gonna make sure that I have all of the letters that, or the clues at least, pre-prepped for her. Then I'm gonna have to keep an eye on the covert commissions, make sure that I can do all the weapon and character explorations. But I do have all the materials that I need pre-farmed, so that's nice, at the very least. Currently waiting on Yuming. Oh, sweet. Oh, you won't have to wait much longer, because he's confirmed for either the next patch or the one after that. So, longest you could wait for is like 3 months, but that would be the absolute longest. I couldn't imagine taking that long to get him. I think he's gonna either be second character in 1.2 or first character in 1. Well, actually, he couldn't be the first character in 1.3. So, he is kind of looking to be, I don't know, second character in 1.2. Even though that'll make it kind of like double Electro. Maybe they could do like a rug pull on us and make him like first character in 1.2. More like yummy. Absolutely yummy. Who do you think, like, wins in the Yum off? Kejo or Yuming? I need to save, like, 1,200 clues. My rhythm's at I0. Oh, yeah. Also, getting 1,200 clues for me is gonna be kind of nothing. That's, like, 2 hours of dedicated farm time. If I even need to do that. And of course, we are also going to be getting the Auto Wave Start update coming soon as well. I'd say it'd be in the next patch, but I don't know if they meant like next patch as in Kejo patch or next patch as in 1.2. Definitely you mean. Got it. Are the permanent drops on its own rotation or are they random? I don't know if it's confirmed that they're on their own rotation or if they're random. It definitely feels more random. But I don't know if anybody's like properly tracked it. Alright. This last one. The Electro Gene Mon is crazy? Oh yeah, 100% crazy. Feels like a 5%-ish. I think it's a little bit higher than 5%. I'd say it's probably closer to 10%. They weighted AF for real. Well, yeah, the rare drops are going to be weighted. Because, I mean, they're rare. It'd be kind of silly to have a rare drop that drops at the same rate as all the other wedges. At least I think so. Alright. Nothing in that door. Man, making me do the last one twice in a row. You assume it's the same RNG system to be able to reuse it? They could be on the same RNG system, just with like the rare drops in mind. No, I just realized after 6 months, it's gonna be even easier to get maxed out Battle Pass Genimon, because then I'm not relying entirely on the Genimon milk. I can kind of just go for whichever one I want. Yeah, it's shiny stuff on it, so that means it's special. Yup. That's how it be. That's how it works. That is the way it do. Alright. Got... I don't know, like another 40 minutes of doing escort. It's gonna be, I don't know, 80 runs total. And it's probably gonna be about, on average, like 800 per. So 800 times 80, what would that be? Trying to think. Well, I mean, could just do it normally. And it'd be like 64,000. Yeah, 64,000. I also ended off the grind on the escorts with like, I don't know, 64,000 globules. It sounds pretty nice. $16? No, it would be 16,000. Yeah, 64, my bad. Yeah. You're thinking of 2 times, not, yeah, 2 times 8, not 8 times 8. Very wide difference. I said, oh. Yeah, that'd do it too. I guess. But 64,000, that'd be about 2 more plus 10 wedges. That'd be pretty nice. And I'm probably gonna be getting even more globules than that. Just based on Bloxy Procs and how fast I can get through these. Because I'm kind of estimating at like a slow rate. Oh wait, I didn't get in there? Huh. Alright. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like a hotkey for starting the next mission, isn't there? It's like R, right? Because that'll definitely make things go by faster, even if only by a second. But 1 second per run will add up. Yep, it's R. Are we all using controller play? No, I'm not using controller. I'm a mouse and keyboard player. I like playing my computer games with my computer controlled devices. To be honest, I do kind of need to get a new keyboard. The one I have on right now is kind of old. It still works just fine. But it's just like some old USB Dell keyboard. It doesn't really have like input lag or anything, or any like non-functional buttons. But I also can't hold down too many buttons at the same time, otherwise it'll just start dropping inputs. Like R. I just keep my mouse in the same position. Also, just laying in bed and holding triangle once in a while is pretty chill. Yeah. Also, it'd be pretty nice if we could just set things to, like, if there was a button or, like, keybind that was, like, retry with, like, same parameters. So, essentially, if you use the manual in the last run, it would cause you to use the manual in the next run. Or if you didn't use the manual, then obviously you wouldn't use the manual again. That would be pretty cool, in my opinion. And also, if you're, like, doing secret letter cover commissions, then it would automatically pick the last letter you opened. Yeah, honestly, let me write that down, actually, as a note. Retry mission with same parameters. Instantly load using the same book or no book, and secret letter for codes. That's going on in the survey next opportunity I get. Spent the whole day farming, upgrading, and resetting theater. Either massive sanity issues on Psyche or lack of DPS on Outsider. I'm on 2nd theater, 2 out of 3, 9 out of 10 stars, not even in the 3rd theater. Well, if you're doing 2 sides of the theater, one side is Animo and the other side's Hydro, so... But I don't know if you're like swapping between the Animo sides on the same character. Dude, this time compared to the previous one is a massive damage sponge. Hyper annoying. Also, what level are you? Like, what trial rank? Because you might want to get to rank 60 if you're not there yet. Because that'll make a pretty big difference. Sweet. Sports got the guy out. Alright. Went through every key and everything did start, but the controller's the key? Yeah. You know, it would be a good stream idea, discussing potential upgrades and advice to make a list so more people could say the thing in the survey. Yep. Maybe I should do that next time. Just like Duet Night Abyss feedback ideas. Getting everything in one big list. Did it outside on the water side, had 30% or 20% left on Fire Demon, rank 61. Yeah, honestly just use Rebecca. She's like really good. I can definitely understand you having trouble dealing damage on a non-element side, especially with the theater also reducing outside his weapon damage. You have Jellyfish and Octopus Girl for water DPS? Theater of the damage loss for being off element is massive. Just use Rebecca with purple wedge. Yeah. You should be able to clear just fine using her. We have new incoming Rhythm Bat Tech in Rhythm Bat Tech at home. Sid plus Reb. Yeah. Well, why would he even use, like, the Sybil Rebecca at that point? By the time we get that active, like, She's gonna be the cover commission shop, so you would never need to use Sybil Rebecca again. IT Rhythm's gonna be like the most free thing ever. Alright. Can confirm Rebecca on Purple Wedge is easily clears Hydro side. Yep. No. Just gotta keep escorting. Gotta get all the globules. Every last bit. I mean, if I think about it, I mean, I still need to get about 3... Probably about, like, 4 total in terms of globule cost builds maxed out. So, that'd be, like... 7 times 32, I'd imagine? No, 7 times 3, 4, 5,000. Well, no, 4,500. So, I mean, you can kind of just round up to 70k per 2. So, it'd be about 3.5 times that would be about 400,000? No, that doesn't sound right. No, 300,000 globules. Yeah, about 300,000 globules per character, or, well, per element. So, and with it being about like 4 total in cost, that'd be about like 1.5 million globules that I still have yet to get for my remaining character. Okay. Too much math? Math bad for health? No, math good for health. I love math. Leave some globules for the rest of us? Nah, I gotta get them all. I spend the dash so fast, I sack a ton of attack speed. As much attack speed as I can get. That's really it. No other way to get around doing it. Honestly, it may work. I'll try to stack sanity, efficiency, recovery, and skill damage on Rebecca. No point in range. Yeah. Know about the wedge, just not as fast one. Yeah, you just stack attack speed. So like celerity, and I'm also using outsider, and I'm also using a weapon that gives more attack speed as well. There's also a charge attack speed wedge as well that's purple that you can make use of. So I guess doing 500k per hit? Really? That's crazy. Golly. And there's going to be a couple more wedges that I can max melt after getting done with all this. Alright. But, of course, I do have to keep doing the work for all this. So, what am I now? 37k? Okay, sweet. It would be nice to cap things off like 100k, but I'm not sure I'll have enough time to get that done. But I will do, or go as fast as I can to do that. Gotta use a particular rhythm to go the fastest on this piercing ascent. Alright. Oh. I didn't use that at the right time. Alright, there we go. Honestly, if I had max melt on all of my Eternity wedges, I might be able to just use the ult and start going through it. Oh. Something that'll definitely be interesting to see is if we'll get any supports that will give buffs to stuff like skill duration, skill efficiency, or skill range. Or maybe some support wedges that'll do that, because right now, most of the time, supports are only buffing damage. Who's just kind of like the first support in the game that we have that is buffing something like giving sanity regeneration. I've made a video on the featured repertoire 1 to 3. It's really hard to do. It's really not that difficult if you've just got some semi-built characters for it. Like the car streamer? There's a car streamer? What? Rhythm buffs move speed? Oh yeah, she does. But I don't think anybody actually uses the normal move speed in the game for traversal. It's mostly just piercing ascent. So currently it's not really that crazy, but who knows, maybe after they buff traversal, which they said they were doing, we will use it more. Stinky car? What? There's a stinky car? Huh? But yeah, so long as you have your characters at level 80, your trial rank at level 60, and you've got like a decent wedge build going on, you should be able to clear the like featured repertoire easily. They're buffing normal movement? It is truly coptering 2.0. Yep, they stated in the previous blog post that they put out, I think last week, that they are looking at improving traversal in the map. So, normal movement, that kind of translates to movement buffs. Which is really exciting to hear. Ice remove all people? What? You'll groom it? What do you mean you'll groom? Who are you grooming? I don't want to be groomed. Not again. One time was already more than enough. Demon Wedge maxing is pointless. Just get I6 Psyche or buffed character and you beat everything. You do still need to get Demon Wedges if you want to go into level cap stuff. Which you will have to if you want to get the Genie Mon Milk. Everyone needs to help you get Angie. Card needs to be clean. What? But wedges are also going to be important because we also have Phoxhunter Summit to look at. And if you want to be anywhere near competitive for that, like if you want to get past like the bottom and middle ranks, you will have to do wedge investment. That'll be 100% necessary. So Outsider's S tier? I wouldn't really say he's S tier. That's definitely a bit too bold of a claim. Highest I put him is A tier. But soon as he gets like new wedges, better support, and maybe weapons get a buff, he'll easily shoot up in viability. Officer? Officer what? I know nothing about this Phoxhunter thing. Well, I just made a video about it today, so I definitely recommend you check out the video on the Phoxhunter Summit. It's going to be the true endgame and our first competitive event in Duet Night Abyss. 99% of casual players. I wouldn't say 99%. I'd say like most not. There's definitely a good hardcore audience in the game already. Can't even compete in summit since you're missing the attack boost from 65. Well, you're going to be getting Kejo and like 2 weapons and a character in the Covert Convention Shop. That should be enough XP to push you to 65. W stretch max? Oh yeah, we stretch maxing. Ugh. I think I'm at close to 50k globules now. If I get number 1, get cookie. Oh yeah, you'll get like 2 cookies. In fact, if you get number 1. People are gonna complain event is too hard. There will never be a cool one again. Okay, but you will. I'm like 90% sure you'll be able to get the majority of the rewards just by participating. But it's gonna be this stupid stuff. It's gonna be like, game is too easy. There's no reason to build our characters. Event is too difficult. You need build characters to play it. This is never gonna be able to. They gotta pick a side, honestly. And the side that you should cater to 100% are the side of the people who are actually playing the game. You definitely want to make things accessible to people, but you don't want to, like, cater to the people who just want to do the bare minimum. Because then you're kind of just making your game for nobody. Also, I didn't get the guy. I don't know why I thought he was in that cell. That was a little bit embarrassing. Would side with 99%. Do we really think that 99% of people are just like logging in, doing their dailies, logging off? And it's also like, who are the people who are spending? And like actually making stuff about the game. Like, who's actually growing the community in a meaningful manner? And who's actually buying stuff? Because if they're not actually supporting the game in any meaningful way, then they're not really providing anything proper to it. Is it PvP? Well, I won't really say PvP is competitive. PvP kind of like insinuates you're going to like head-to-head with people. But you will be competing against other players. Getting into the gacha mindset was got us to this point? Yeah, exactly. A friend to all is a friend to none. Yep. We want the game to be for anyone, not for everyone. In-game stuff also shouldn't be catering to people that aren't playing endgame content. Yep, that as well. I meant compete as in rankings? Okay. Oh, I don't think like the 50% attack will be like the main difference. Obviously, if we are at the point where it's like complete min-max builds and everything, yeah, that like 50% attack would make the difference. But you gotta actually get to that point first. Pay to win in solo game versus PvP pay to win? Well, where's the pay to win? Psyche is going to be the preferred character for that, and we'll have had Psyche in the Nocturnal Echoes for 8 weeks. We've known about the game, or for the event, for at least 5. And we also knew it would be Animo the entire time as well, and would have, like, the buff for that. We had plenty of time to prepare. Tower Adversity in Wuthering Waves isn't easy enough, though. Maybe Genshin Impact, but I only play that game once. Or is it even easy, though? Sorry. Yeah. Is there another wedge that gives attack speed, or is Solari's the only one that gives general attack speed, but there's a wedge that gives charge attack speed. And that'll benefit Piercing Defense as well, because it is a charge attack. Alright. True elites are in PvP games? Yeah. Gacha and PvP gacha players spend over $1 million. Well, yeah, you can get some uber whales for gacha PvP stuff, but it will also burn out a lot more players going through that, because you're going through both gacha and PvP stuff, which will chew through like the normal player base. Of course, you're going to have like a really, really dedicated player base of whales. But it ultimately just depends on the content of the game. Because nothing is going to beat, like, games that get good, or are good, or at least are good at the time of release, and are able to maintain player base. What is it? I forget what it's called, but it's a purple attack wedge. Or a purple melee weapon wedge. And if you just look through them, you should find one that gives charge attack speed among them. I believe it's a Fenrir's, not a Cerberus. Swift Momentum? Okay, it's called Swift Momentum. Thank you, Cryblade. Alright, 54,000. Sweet. Alright. Gotta keep it going. Alright, I guess it didn't feel like opening that door, but they'll open that one, this one, and I have to go to the very end. Alright. And I gotta open it too. This one's just taking a while. Of course, being uncooperative. Alright. I think I'll stop after I get 60k globules, and then I'll do some ascensions. Gacha versus non-gacha represents real life. There are people who just want to pay their way to success, but not put in any effort. And there are people who want to build themselves out in hard but meaningful ways. Or effort. Yeah. And honestly, it's probably just a matter of, like, how well off they are in their life as well. Because I couldn't imagine some person who's, like, middle class also being a gacha whale. They've got so many more important things to be spending their money on. Nice, thanks for the info. You're welcome, man. Gotta farm the last character I6, then tomorrow start upgrading all the wedges to rank 10. Already got every wedge 50 to 200 copies. Huge. Now all you need is all the globules and the blueprints. I'm just working on the globules, blueprints, and copies of the wedges themselves. But I'm closing in on getting done, which is pretty nice. You'd be surprised how bad people are with their money. I guess I might have a little bit too much hope in people. About 1,200 to spend to save DNA. Use on books and wedges. Oh, thank you for keeping the service online, Blu-ray. I really appreciate it. I've been doing my part as well, but I've mostly been buying cosmetics. There are people who work at McDonald's, live with their parents and spend half their paycheck on gacha? Jeez, really? Do they, like, not have anything good going on in their life? Do their parents just put up with it? What do they think's gonna happen when their parents, like, well, pass away? Or do they just not think that far ahead? Alright, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna add my intrepidity up. Alright. 2 and 3. You know, I'm kind of curious to see how my DPS Daphne build's gonna work now. With all this amping that I've done on my general my general animo stuff. Let's see, how well will you perform? Also, I just realized I've got the what's it called, gold version of there. I can just use that one. Alright. Wainwraith. And Silver White. Does the Silver White eat it? I must be blind. Oh, there it is. And yep, this is the Daphne one. Alright, and Fushu plus Fina. You work at McDonald's, what good would you have in your life except C6ing your Huta waifu? True, I guess. Yo, I can, like, 2-mag it without a break. At least, if she doesn't teleport. Holy moly. Can't fully pay to win at DNA, so it's grind. Yep. It's just pay to progress, that's all. Yo, the gacha slander is crazy. Let him live. Well, it's not gacha specifically. Like, if you're literally, like, working at a minimum wage job, living with your parents, and spending, like, the majority of your paycheck on a video game, or really any leisure activity at all, it couldn't just, like, let's not limit it to video games. Like, if they were spending that much on anime figures, books, or, yeah, and I mean, like, just entertainment books. Just, like, things that are used to, like, essentially entertain and distract rather than actually building yourself up in your life. Like, that's, I don't think it's a hot take to say that's kind of like a sad existence. Yep, there we go. There's a proper 2-mag. Honestly, a little bit crazy just how good the DPS Daphne has become. If I could live with my parents and not pay rent, I'd invest all my earnings, at least 8% for sure. Yup, that would be the way you should do it. And honestly, it's probably just kind of mandatory to do nowadays. With how the economy is kind of, like, shaped up currently. Let's see. Oh, is that really gonna outsize itself on the Sacrosanct Decree? Oh well. Damage is more important. You know, I'm kind of curious to see how Silver White's gonna work on my outsider now. Let's see, does Silver White Edict deal more damage on an outsider or Daphne? Let's see, Alpine's bound, there we go. Oh, I get it, addiction is crazy, but spending money on games isn't... Well, no, it's not inherently bad, but I'm saying, like, if you are investing, like, the majority of your, like, life earnings and into, like, something that's essentially just going to be a dead end, yeah, that's not what you should be doing at all. DPS Daphne returns. Yep. She never left. Alright, let's see. I think it's set 3. Yeah, set 3 is what I was doing. Alright, let's put focus in here. Alright, and yeah, that's like everything I could possibly want. Man, am I getting 6% crit chance from running focus? Dang. Okay. I'll say I might get more out of the trigger probability then. Alright. Don't be poor. That's crazy. Daphne's the MVP. She carried the first theater for me. Oh yeah, Daphne was great before we had feed. Alright. Oh. It looks to be about equal on both. Well, actually, I think outside is outperforming slightly. But that is also with my Daphne only having, like, skill level 8, I guess. Yeah, skill level 8, so she can still get some more damage out of that. And I can also get more Windspell Volition, but that'd really be the only upgrade on DPS Daphne that I could do. Alright. I'm also quite curious to see how... Oh wait, that's right. Sacrosanct Chorus. Should be able to upgrade the edge now. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. That's... Holy crap, that's like... 80 attack. Or maybe 70? Yeah, it's like 70 attack. Okay. How good is Sybilla's DPS? She can do it. Is she great at it? No. Yeah, this weapon right here, the second we get a mag capacity mod of like gold rarity, this gun is going to go insane. 3, 4. Honestly, if I had just a little bit more damage, I could 2-mag her. But the main thing with Daybreak Hymn is the fact that the magazine size is like literally turning into damage because of its special effect. Though there is also the fact that it's only Smelt 0 as well, so you know, maybe if we get a magazine size mod and Smelt 5, this gun could like 1-mag Sybil. That'd be pretty crazy to get. Miku Miku beep! Yeah, pretty much. Also, a little bit curious to see how Chorus is gonna work now. It's really cool. Hope she becomes more useful in the future. Yep. We can only hope. Alright, there we go. I think that was about a 14. I don't know, it was a 13. Alright. Well, about the same as I was doing before. Which makes sense. I mean, I didn't really get that much of an upgrade from prior. I got like 1 smelt on my Blaze Resolve, and I got 1 smelt on my Edge, so... The weapon smelts are going to be a lot more important from here on out. Man, it comes to my damage. There's no... Well, there is 1 mag mod in the blue tier, but it's only 30% magazine size. That's like barely anything. Like, we need something like, I don't know, Rage Trammel just for like magazine size and, I don't know, total ammo. So we need like Quiver Arrow as a gold wedge. And honestly, it makes so little sense to me of just how few weapon wedges there are in gold variety. There are so many important stats that are just kind of being neglected for the ranged weapons. And melee weapons don't really have like a ton of good options either. It's pretty disappointing, all things considered. Though, I will say, as much as I have been enjoying the stream right now, I will have to wrap it up about here. Got a bit more things that I've got to do tonight, including some more video production. Got some more good projects coming up soon. So, hope you all stay tuned for that. Oh, what's this? Oh, Fires, can you make a weapon goes to 101 crit rate? Yes, you can. Though, you can't do it... I don't think you can do it visibly in the stats menu right now. But yeah, you can go past 100% crit rate. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning into the stream. We had a great one today. I'm definitely going to be experimenting more with like the afternoon and morning streams from here on out. So I'll probably work out a better schedule going forward. But thank you all so much for watching. And as always,